All right, guys, I am back, and what this is, as you can kind of tell from the title of the video, is I am running really short on like ephemera that I like to send in like thank you gifts for orders. So what I did is I printed out, like I'm using up some of the stuff that I had printed out earlier in the week for my design team project, but then I printed a few more, and we are going to whip out simple little tags, and we're going to use up like a lot of these that I'd already printed out from that kit, and probably like some mushrooms and just some like miscellaneous stuff, because I like to send like kind of like a little loaded pocket, if you will, or, you know, just every now and then it kind of varies, but like I said, I want to use up a lot of this stuff so that it's not hanging around, because I can, if I decide in the future, like I like to have a stash of stuff, but if I decide in the future that I'd like to have it, then obviously I have it digitally, and to where it can like be stored in that manner. So and I have those printed papers that I did from like the kit from this that I'd like to just get used up. So we're just going to like create a bunch of stuff. It's going to have a lot of different like things, like we might do a couple of these. And it doesn't really matter right now if they're, because they're not going in a specific journal. So it's not really going to matter if like there's like duplicates or whatever, or like if we have the same top or whatever, because like I said, these are going for different people, or not people, you know, just as thank you gifts. So it doesn't matter if we have duplicates, right? So yeah, I've got, like I said, I've got a bunch of just different stuff. I'm just trying to kind of decide which stack to start with. And I think I'm just going to start with those small tags first, I think. Well, maybe a card first. And like I said, it does not matter where, like, what it is as far as where we, what am I trying to say? Use your words. It doesn't really matter if they're the same. I've already covered that. And I'm just keeping them flat because of shipping, right? So, yeah. And then when people receive them, if they would like to make them a little bit fuller or add some bling or whatever, that then it still can be decorated further, or it's complete just how it is. So while I did a bunch of cutting, I didn't apparently prepare all of the mushrooms. I think this is probably the last one that doesn't have the inside cut out. And it is getting gloomy today. Started out so promising, and now we've got rain clouds again, which is kind of typical in Colorado in the afternoons in the warm weather. Yeah. So I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, it's been a good week here. Productive. I haven't yet filmed my flip through yet. Mostly because I had all this stuff on the desk, and I was like, you know, I need to not have it on my desk right now. Like the stuff that I'll never use again, I just need to use now and turn it into something that I will use in the future, if that makes any sense. And that is another reason why I do like Happiness's bases, because like I've said in the past, you can use it for pretty much any genre you want. In fact, I might pull out some of the photos that I have And see, I'm going to keep these simple because then they could actually be turned into a pocket too, if the need arises. Because we'll end up putting something in there. Like, I won't put laces on it, but it just obviously becomes a base and can either just be a journaling card or it can be an oh, I didn't even look at the clock before I started, so I'll have to sneak up there in a minute and look to see what time it is. So yeah, like I said before, I'm in like desperate need of thank yous. Okay, so we're gonna call that journaling card good. And then if we keep it as a card, then maybe I'll throw a little bit of lace on it when the time comes. Or if it's just a thank you, then it's gonna go down into a pocket. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of hit it on these things, use up the last of the mushrooms here. Just super simple mass making things. And I am inking the back, not knowing for sure if it's going to be a card or if it's going to be a pocket. And like I said, you know what? It doesn't actually really bother me having the, I'm going to go ahead and pull these over here so they stop getting lost in this stuff. Oh, but I need to pull over my other ephemera folio. These little fairy wings, while very cute, are kind of in my way now. Those I think I'll just end up storing because I think that we would be able to use them somewhere else. Oh, I have an idea. And it'll be kind of cute and corny. I'm not crazy about the colors. I think I will look for, you get where I'm going with this, right? There's little did you know you'd have to come to the inking clinic today, right? Not as cute as I thought it was going to be. We'll just keep on with this little kid because he's pretty cute. Okay, we'll need some smaller wings. And I don't lack for butterflies, so not sure if that yellow will really be color cohesive. I don't really care for that color with him. Well, if all else fails, we just go to this other side here of me and we get our Tracy butterflies out, right? Which makes it look nice. Yep, okay. Who knew it would just be down to a butterfly, right? Or a toadstool. I don't know if you guys remember a couple months ago, Gracie went back to like her piano stuff. Well, she had given it up again a little bit, and now she's back to practicing. I really need to get a hold of the piano tuner, have them come out and tune it. I keep trying to get rid of the piano too, because like, excuse me, we'll go through phases where neither one of the kids will play it, and they'll mention wanting to sell it since nobody's playing it. And it's like everybody freaks out and then starts playing it. And which is fine. I mean, if, you know, people are going to play it, then it's okay to take up real estate, but not the perfect wings for him, but it's still cute. He's such a cute little boy. So I'm not sure if I said it earlier, but how is everybody doing? I hope well. I think we're all kind of like done with this whole COVID thing. And I don't mean done like we're going to quit taking precautions. I think we're just done hearing about it, I think. At least I am. I'm so tired of wearing a mask, if I'm being honest. They're cumbersome. Yeah, but what I was saying is I really do like her kits here because You know, they're just, you can do so many things with them. And as soon as I've used up this little stack here, we'll move on to other stuff. I'll go back to the fairies for a minute, because I think I'm going to put those on the smaller things that I cut out of hers. So recently, I've been taking up reading a little bit again. Normally I just don't have time, but in the evenings, I've been reading a couple of pages of like books on my phone, because I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but like Facebook thinks you need to read or something, because all these like reading things have been popping up on my thing. And so, you know, it gives you like the first couple of chapters of the book. And then, you know, of course you get hooked because, you know, it's reading, right? So then you're like directed to this other site, and then, you know, you have to buy coins. And then before you know it, you're reading like several of their books. And it's, from what I gather from most of it, it's like, it's published work, but not like normally published, like in book form. It's more just, what's what I'm looking for? Too big. Come on, guys, help me out. It's like new writers, I guess, maybe trying to be discovered. I don't know if that's the right words that I'm looking for, but they're newer. Yeah, they're just newer to the writing world. And so then the interesting thing is that they can, with these formats, they can add and change the writing. So like, if for say like a viewer was like, you know, the story would be great, but if you were to change this, this, or this, it would be even better. Then the writer can go in and change the writing, or they can add chapters. Like if they've had, you know, they wanted to alter something, or it's kind of an interesting thing. I think it's pretty cool. And then obviously if you buy the little packs, then you're supporting the author. And then, because the funds go right to them then. Okay, I'm going to call that one good. Yeah, so yeah, I've been kind of just reading through on some of those, and they're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty. I mean, they're new, obviously, right? They're not experienced writers, but I think anything that encourages writing or you know, things of that nature is always good. I was just thinking maybe we might add some music here if we wanted to use one of these. No, I don't like it. Too small. Too small, too small. Let's turn it. See what we get if we add several. I just, for whatever reason, I'm not really liking the whole white on this color. I'm kind of out of my big mushrooms. All right, well, for now, until I figure out some more, let's just skip the mushrooms. We'll set them in their own little pile, and maybe their home will become known in a minute. How about we get rid of the desecrated butterfly bodies? Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this is the other thing maybe that I was, nope, that's the wrong pile. Where did I set that other pile of stuff? Well, isn't that interesting? All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta, oh my gosh, never mind. It's right here. I was like, I gotta find where I put this pile. Oh, it's right in front of you. I'm not sure I want them on that. Or, see, we'll get all those out. And these work fabulous to put down in little pockets. So they kind of become like a little tag or a little journaling card. I think those are too big for what we're going for. Yeah, we'll just go with those. And then I will pull out my little stashy thing again that has like the little ribbons and stuff in them. I'm thinking this little guy. Nope, not enough contrast. Not enough contrast. Don't like that one. Oh my goodness. And with these, you can end up turning them into just about anything you want. You could put a hole in them and use them as a charm. You can just stick them in a pocket as like a little tiny filler. Oh yeah, now it's downpouring. It never ends, right? Okay. We're just going to put together a bunch of these, and then I'll go back through and then we'll throw laces on them so that they're 100% done. And then I think maybe in the next video, then we'll just make all the holders for these little guys, you know? Oh, I think on that one. And I got to keep an eye on it. If it starts to hail, I got to go move the truck. So, and these little pieces can also be found at Poppiness. They're in her boho kit, but I think a lot of her kits have these like little shapes. And I think once I'm kind of done putting all these together, then we will I'm going to put them on a ring, like one of the rings you use for a 3-ring journal. And then I think that's how I'll store them. Because like using them this way, like if they're already made, like this one says happiness with a butterfly, that really could go anywhere. It could go in any journal. You know, at this point, I mean, if you kind of considered them little snippets, you could even, you know, add them to a pocket or, you know, whatever. And that might be what I do with some of them, is just keep them as like little snippety pieces, because we could even decorate them further and just put like some numbers on them, or, you know, whichever. But like I said, I didn't want to store all this because it's a lot to store. And I can always reprint. Always, always. It just blends in too much. And there's some of them, I think, that I just don't have the right colors printed for them. Like that one. I don't think that I do. So what are you guys working on right now? I'm kind of just doing this. I have obviously some more journals because we're almost to the end of the month. So it's time to start thinking about July's projects. So, and then I have that one collaboration I've been alluding to for a little while. That one's in the works. Need to finish that cover. And then by the time this video goes up, I should have already listed the fairy journal, the Crafty Cat stuff from last week, and then some other stuff. So, but I think I'm going to try to take advantage of that community channel and put in there when I get the other stuff listed. And tomorrow is the day we shoot our videos for the 4-H stuff I was telling you about last week. Just seems like there's just not enough days in the week, you know? Hours in the day. Yeah, you know, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm just going to probably treat these like little snippets. Because we can totally add laces and stuff for them. I'm making the back just in case we change our minds. I kind of like it on there. It seems a little bold. So please feel free to fast forward or whatever if this really isn't just like your cup of tea. I know that it isn't everybody's. If not, just craft along. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go fix dinner here soon. But in the good news department, we cooked so much over the weekend. It's literally reheating leftovers, which I love. Like, we all know how much I hate to cook. Laundry and cooking, like literally, those are my chores that I despise. Like if I were to ever hire somebody to do work for me, like housework, those would be the things that I would probably hire out. Of course, they're probably the most expensive ones to hire out, right? I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'd rather give birth than cook. Not even joking you. It's not that I'm terrible at it. My stuff tastes pretty good, but just standing at that stove, just literally, don't like it. Do not like it at all. I think it's also probably like the expectations of it, right? Like, I don't know. Crazy times, right? So she's, we of course have a bunch of, I don't know if it's filtering into the video or not, but we have obviously a ton of like piano books, right? Which it has not been lost on me that when I need music sheets, I could easily go out and get the music out of the bench, but yes and no. I mean, one, it's not aged. Two, it's soprano music and or saxophone music, not soprano. Saxophone music and piano music, and a lot of the books don't belong to me or to us. They are my mother-in-law's books, so I'm pretty sure that she would not condone me ripping them up so that I had stuff for my projects. I mean, I guess I could always ask her, but you know, I'm pretty sure that would not fly. And for some reason, I just feel like this doesn't work. Like the colors. Let's see if that one's better, but I'm pretty sure none of these are going to work on that colors. No. All right, so that's better. That's less stuff, right? We're getting there, right? We're going to knock down these piles into completed stuff, right? And you're going to be with me every step of the way, right? Right? I only hear crickets, guys. I'm teasing. Yeah. And we've had quite a few new subscribers, so welcome, welcome. We tend to get a bit crazy over here. And when I say we, I mean me and my merry band of multiple personalities. Yeah. Or maybe I should say multiple personalities. I should totally say that it's me and my multiple or my scattered brainness. That's what I meant to say. And that was by no means a poke or a gesture at people who actually suffer from multiple personality. So please do not take it that way. All right, I think I figured out where these little tiny mushrooms are going to go. That one might be too big for a little tag, but it probably would. No? I just can't get into that fungi. Those little fluted ones. I mean, I hate to say it, but do those really even exist? Or are those like fairy tale mushrooms? I don't know. I mean, I've never seen them. Though, in all fairness, I stopped watching Discovery a little while ago. I mean, not on purpose, not from anything they did or didn't do. Just, I don't turn on the TV much anymore. I bet you we're getting every bit of 45 minutes. Oh, well, we're just going to keep going for a little bit because we are almost down to like the... Do I like that color? Do I like it in blue? Maybe not so much blue. Or really bold. Let's see. No, I really like it on that one. Okay. these ones, I think I'll go ahead and finish up because I haven't put away, like put away all the other like tag toppery type things. So yeah, and like I said, next video, I don't know, it may be just a continuation of this and we'll move more onto the tags. I just really want to dwindle these piles down that I have stacking up. Okay, maybe, do we have small butterflies? I've been meaning to kind of print these little guys in like 5x7. So they're smaller. But I just haven't made it that far yet. I think that's probably one that I'll do like for the camping trip, because I plan to bring lots of fussy cut stuff. So ooh, you hear that thunder? She's so excited that you're watching the video. Getting scared out of your wits. That's not annoying, is it? She's really going to town out there. I don't know if you guys are hearing any of that, but I think that's what keeps distracting me a little bit, is because she's just singing her little heart out. I figure some of these are kind of boho-ish, so you gotta use it, right? Oh. There we go. This stuff is so soft. I think this came from Emily, but you know what? Honestly, guys, I'm not really for sure now. It's been so long. Oh man, it's too long. Gosh darn it. Oh, that's all right. I am getting ready to do a big snippet roll with all my other little stuff that I need to do. Let me check the time and see what we're at. We might be at the time of a recap. 38 minutes. We could do one more probably. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cute. They're birding that too. How about that? I do plan to get the color challenge, like next, I think she has like 4 or 5 more out, but I think she's done after the last one that she just did. I think she said she's pretty much done with that. So, which I'm kind of bummed, but I'm kind of at that point where I couldn't start it yet. So, yeah. I think we're accomplishing quite a bit, actually. It might not seem like it, but I think we are. That is one bonus about really not thinking about what you're doing per se. Oh, we need a butterfly or something. If you're not like overly like crazy worried about where you're placing everything, then I think you can accomplish more. Because like I said, we'll make it look cute with other embellishments if we need to. I think I'm pretty much out of little tiny butterflies. Oh, that's just way too big. Oh, here's a little baby. Little baby one. We'll just use that. Okay, we'll just use the same purple. Maybe Laura said that to me. I'm not sure. Nope. But I almost forgot. A reinforcer. All right, guys, I think for this video, we will probably call it good. And I'm just probably going to just stop and start a new one. So we got quite a bit done. I wouldn't say that they're all 100% done, but we did these little snippety type things. So yeah, we got some of those done. Mostly just glued, but still. It's a start, right? And then a couple of tags and some journaling cards here. And those, other than maybe some lace, I will say are completely done. And these all call done. We may, you know, if we decided to, we could add some lace or some bling or something. Okay, guys, I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.